Hello everybody, welcome to Tuesday, the British day of chewing, and we've got to chew on something, and that thing to chew on is the Gambit Relic. Not physically, I mean don't try and chew on your devices, that'd be pretty darn weird. But this is a little bit of an update on the situation of the Gambit Relic. As you know, bringing it up to speed, this is, well, I mentioned it briefly in like a video yesterday, which was a second video. But the first video of Monday was basically saying, like, look, this Gambit Relic had been secretly nerfed. And nobody knew why. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird because it was like there was no communication of the factor of the change. So we were all kind of like scratching our heads, like, what's going on? Funny enough, when I mentioned, I think in a video that went out about 8 p.m. UK time yesterday, just 10 minutes later, then Kabam Jax kind of like had a response for us, which is the thing that we're going to be going over in this this video right here, to kind of like see, well, what the crack is with it for those who don't look at the forums, or maybe we're looking at the relic like this and going, why is it down to 800 plus 800 for the 4-star relic? What's going on? Why was it changed? It used to be up at 2000. I'm going to put you in a picture of what the heck is going on. So let's go over. There's a bit of a long thing to go over with this one. So Jack's here to explain a little about what happened in the Gambit Relic and offer apologies on behalf of the team. Last week, the game team intended the Gambit Relic was not operating as intended. They hustled to implement a fix as soon as possible, and as a result ventured outside our regular cadence for providing in-game fixes. As you've seen, these changes went live in game before we could provide the appropriate communication to summoners for the incoming changes. Typically, our operational pipeline includes first making summoners aware of the issue via our bug board. Then changes usually go live with the new game builds, and information is included in the patch notes. Because these changes were pushed live mid-build, we understand the change was particularly confusing and jarring for summoners. The situation was exacerbated by having changes go live on Friday afternoon, resulting in further delaying these communications. Those who are frequent to the forums and are part of these conversations know we have taken a stance on we don't make silent nerfs as a result of the above events. We unintentionally did not inform summoners prior to making changes. We apologize for the way the situation was handled, and that's really the case, isn't it? It's like, it's really bad. Something I have to just like quickly check is the Trello board or the bug board, and that's where the annoying thing lies with this. Like under relics, Hulk relic, physical resistance value. I don't know when this stuff, like the age of this stuff. Unable to bind relic after unbinding. Chaining M2. Apocalypse XL mutant causes first strike a whiff. Blah 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 blah. Hulk Buster relic. Iron. There's nothing right here on the Gambit relic. So this is the thing. Like, where's the bug board? What's the bug board? There's a bug board. Is there a bug board? I don't know. I'm trying to figure, or at least kind of like have something of a response on it. There used to be a time under the bugs and known issues that Kabam Zibbit would indeed put together I'm trying to get like on for this video. Where is it? Bugs and known issues, but I don't think it's there. And the thing is, Kabam Zibbit is, well, I don't think Kabam Zibbit's with the company anymore. Whether or not they are gonna be replaced with someone else, I don't know. It's very weird. I think they're part of the layoffs, as I said in the past, but you know, that's the thing as well. Kind of like, you go, would there be something within the forums? If there's not on the Trello board, then it's not here, then it's hard to kind of follow these particular things, and it becomes a problem because maybe there's, I don't know, whether reporting resource and how Kabam looked at. I mean, look, internally, they're why I like to say that Kabam can communicating with each other internally, but what they've done is they've kind of targeted something, they've nerfed something, and yeah, like there's just really bad communication with it. Because then it's not a case that they can, from a community management standpoint, if Kabam Jax doesn't know what's going on, then how are we meant to know what's going on? And that's the problem. That's the issue. If it's not mentioned, then I don't know. Then it's just communication breakdown has been just just poor. Really, really poor. In any case, there's some further kind of dialogue on this. Here's the list of issues as they were described internally. And again, this is the issue with like communication on the factor to the relevant people. Like if Jax is just getting this now, it's like this is all on Jax for not get. Yeah, it's like if he's not been told, there's nothing he can do. It's down to a department, whichever department is, just communicate better. And if it's a resourcing issue, then someone at Kabam, like CEO, has got to deal with it. I mean, you laid off a load of staff. This is the thing about this is where it impacts. Anyway, moving on. The Gambit Relic ability 2 socket is granting more critical rating than intended. The ability should only bump the critical rating up to the list amount. Currently, it is granting that amount on top of the player's current crit rating on physical mutant special attacks hits. On the Gambit Relic info page, ability 2 is displaying more crit rating than it should. The ability 2 isn't scaling with the relic's rarity. The crit rate tuning values were intended to be as follows. So the 4-star, 800, 5-star, 1600, and 6-star, 2400. The relic has been brought in line with how it was intended to operate. The webpage information has been updated. Hopefully this clarifies the situation for you all again. I apologise for leaving you in the dark on this matter. It was not intended. But that thing is, one thing I would say with this is the same problem we had with champions. You rank up a champion in the hope that it doesn't get tuned and rebalanced. A lot of champions do get rebalanced. It hasn't happened as badly as it has been in the past, especially with this new rebalance system. Champions seem to be coming into the game in a state where, months down the line, they may even be buffed. And that's great. The biggest thing is investing resource. When you invest resource to rank up a relic, same way you rank up a champion, you are ranking up under the intention that you buy as was. You don't change it as you don't kind of like go, oh yeah, this this can it came fully sealed. No, we need to take this center part off. Right, so the drink, so I don't pop the no, we'll take the ring pull. The ring pull doesn't come with it. It's like this is obviously the issue with stuff changing it as it goes. And Kabam are able to do that as part of their terms of service. They are actually allowed to do that. It's just a case of like just doing a sweetener by the player base of going, they could. It's up to them. They don't have to do this, but like sending up some rank up a relic rank up resource, so you could rank up a relic to a certain thing. It's like it's nothing from Kabam, but it's like could be something that player base again. That'd be quite nice. Thanks very much for doing that, but it is what it is with these particular situations of it. A few sentiments from the player base. What are people saying? Thought we'll be spending during the 4th of July sales, but lost appetite because of the Gambit Relic nerf. Again, this is down to personal opinion on the matter. We apologise for the situation was handled. Yeah, I'm sure that it will give anyone who ranked up Gambit because the 4-star Relic all their resources back. Good job, Kabam. I that's the thing. As I said, I do think it would be a good sentiment to give the rank up resources back because of the gold cost it comes into it and other stuff like that. But compensation when? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's no. I don't think, because we'll have to see if there's any compensation on the way. But yeah, we'll have to see. I would like to see a compensation. I don't think they will do it, but yeah, it's like the Gambit Relic was released 9th of March, possibly, and why is it taking 3 months and a half to identify the relic was released with an error? But this is the same problem. The same problem we've got with champions and the same problem we've got with relics is they will be part of a rebalance program. So if you think they're safe, then there'll be no. It happened before. It happened with Storm Relic. If anyone remembers the Storm Relic situation, that was equal thing because people were using Colossus and was doing stonking amounts of damage. I wonder if you'll see it in the future with other relics. But in any case, that's the video. What are your thoughts on this situation? Bit of a scuffy situation. And do you think that we should be owed some sort of compensation as a result? Or any kind of return of the rank up resource? Or any kind of like, just good kind of like gesture of goodwill. Thoughts in the comment section. Check out some other content located on the screen. Have a lovely day, whatever you're doing. And I'll see you later on. Bye-bye.